It's me, Mario.
So, not that long ago, I hopped on TikTok, looked at all my followers, and went, hey, you should totally send me in your OCs, your scrumptious OCs that I definitely do not plan to eat and make OC soup of. I just plan to draw them. Yeah, trust me, send me in your OCs, hypnotizing you. And well, a bunch of people sent me in their OCs because clearly they fell for the trap that I had laid for them. They were hypnotized. In today's video, we're gonna be watching my process, and I'm just gonna be giving a little bit of insight of each drawing. So yeah, let's get into it. So starting with the first OC that was submitted to me by Maya's Art. They have a really cute OC, very simple, which I was really glad about when I had chosen it because I didn't want to start the characters. I didn't want to start this whole thing with, overly complicated OC because I would have definitely found myself at the edge of a bridge or jumping in front of a truck. Just joking. Just joking. But this character, I really liked it. It was also my excuse of just not drawing hair. I'm not sure about that, but I had three options of characters. This happened to be the one that I chose. It's just so cutesy. I also like the purple theme going on for it. The lilac t-shirt with more purple. And then I also gave purple to the eyes. Initially the eyes was just black, but I decided to add that little touch myself, which is something I do for the rest of the video as well. A lot of these characters, if they have black or dark color, that I try to make it slightly brighter because I like shiny eyes. I like shiny eyes. But yeah, I like this character. I like the outcome. I enjoyed it. This drawing took about exactly 3 hours to finish. I made good use of every tool in Ibis Paint X that they provide for us. Yes. The next character that was sent in was by Mega. Let me just tell you, I really like this character's design. Not only do they just have something about them that I'm just attracted to because it's just so good looking. And not only that, I got to thank Mega, like honestly. When I said send me in your OCs, they took it as send in the whole basket. They went grocery shopping and brought me all the ingredients for my OC soup. Like, honestly, like this was really a good uh OC, which is why I chose it. And not only that, because of how this was the only reference that had the OC facing forward and facing backwards, so I could technically see what's going on at the back of the character. And initially I was planning on going ambiguous with all of this. I was planning on drawing a OC that was facing away with their body, but they were facing us as well, and just so that I could show the character's back. I think the back was like exposed and has like a butterfly scar or a butterfly tattoo. I'm not quite sure what it is, but I've seen it on multiple of the characters, so I'm assuming it's either a tattoo or a symbol thing that helps with abilities or something. This is purely just assumptions, but for the drawing I decided to go with a simple drawing. I let go of all my ambitions and stuff like that with this drawing, and I just went for something simple. And even though I went for this character pretty much uh like gives you that she has aura. This character has aura. It's like this creepy-esque type thing, but it also has this very ethereal, mystical type vibe to it. So I typically just wanted to add that in the drawing. I don't know how well I portrayed that in my drawing, but I'm proud of the drawing, even though I believe I could have done better with the rendering. I really like the drawing so much. So this character that is on the screen right now was sent to me by Kit, and basically this was an art trade rather than me just drawing someone's OC, which I really appreciated. It was my first art trade, by the way, and I'm really proud of the drawing, very proud. And let's just say this character was really nice. I liked it. When I saw them, I was instantly like, this character is gonna look cool. We're gonna make him look like a mafia. And I don't think he is that, because in the photo that I'm looking, the reference photo, it looks more school type, unless I'm mistaken. And now that I'm looking at it, it might just be another Dazai. But I don't know. I just like the character, and I tried a lot. I drew the background myself, backgrounds are not my strong point. I've never drawn backgrounds up until now, and I just wanted to like look like dingy. I don't know if people get like a dingy type background. Enjoyed it, and also I had to actually start approaching the hair. The last one, for the Megas OC, honestly the hair was something I wish I could have done better, but for this one I decided, because I saw what I had done before, I felt the need to step up my game. But this is an amazing character, and also go follow Kit on TikTok, and you can see their version of the art trade. They did my character Seni. It's good. I love it. Oh my gosh, this character. Oh, it was my first like challenge, I would say. Any drawing that is given to me without any color palette provided to me, and I have to make up the colors and work out how it looks in my mind, is a challenge to me, because I'm not colorblind. I don't have issues with colors. Color theory ain't something that's working for me. It's really hard. I don't like it. But I ended up speaking with the person and going like, hey, about the skin, like, we're talking about yellow and black, and they're like, no, it's tan, and then the stripes are black, because the character was based off a bee. This is what they had explained to me, and they explained that the character wears mostly yellow, and that the fuzz on the hair was yellow. So you know what I did? I took it into my hands. I was like, you know what? Let's do something. I gave it brown hair. I gave her brown hair along with yellow eyes. I was this close to making the hair yellow as well. I am someone who does overkill, but I decided against it because I felt like, as much as I love overkill, I hate too much of the same thing, so I tend to avoid it a lot. But love this character. It came out pretty well. I again explored with the pose. Tried doing what I basically did what I wanted to do for Mega's OC to May's OC. I forgot to say who this character was given in by May, by the way. The ad will be on the screen. I took so long to say that. The next character was given in by Potato Muncher, and their character's name is Mika. That's about it that I know. All the information I know about this character is Mika, and this is how the character looks. I honestly like this character's design. Whenever I looked at the character, it kind of reminded me of New Jeans' song Ditto. I don't know, it gives that vibe. It gives that vibe, honestly. Really cute character, and I found myself really wanting to do, I don't know, how can I say, a lot for this? A lot, yet not so much. Because while drawing this, I was like, you know what, I kind of want to take the character and basically copy paste it onto the canvas, but in my art style, and that's exactly what I did, and it's pretty much exactly what I've been doing for all these drawings. But honestly, I just wanted to copy paste it, like facing forward, cutesy look. You see the hair looks like kind of like really, like I upped my game on the hair, low key. Um, and then I think I gave the character brown eyes uh, from black eyes, and that's about all the changes that I added for the character. Um, yeah, I like this character. I like the design. That's about all I can say so far. For the background, I pretty much just took an actual picture I had taken myself of the sky when I was out one day. I love taking pictures of the sky. I'll pop some on the screen right now if you want to look at those. You probably don't, but I'm gonna put it in your face anyway. Ooh, these OCs. Yes, not one, but two. This was the only like exception I did for the OC drawing thing. For most of these drawings, I pretty much made it a fact that I wanted to only do one OC per drawing. But for this one, I went out of my way because I personally went out of my way to ask this person, can I draw your OCs? Because I really like the characters, honestly. So these characters are characters of Veliki Arts. You will find them on TikTok. I really like the content that they post. It's usually these like little doodles of these two characters and sometimes other type of doodles, but these two characters, a cat and a dog, and they always just hanging out together. I pretty much assumed they were a little couple, very cutesy, and I really like it, and I really wanted to draw it, so I went to them and said, hey, I want to draw your characters, I hope you don't mind. And typically this was my excuse to being like, I want to draw furries. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't drawn furries since primary school, and I pretty much wasn't gonna make it a thing. But this drawing has made me want to try some more, because this is fun. And if I look at it, I don't know if it's like more furries rather than kimono or kimono, whatever the word is. I don't necessarily know the difference, and this was all done with my head. Am I proud? I'm proud. I'm very proud. The background again is pictures I took of the sky or trees. It was trees that I took. I really liked it. So, yeah. Go follow them on TikTok, by the way. Follow all the artists that I'm mentioning here. So, this OC was submitted by Jay's Art, and let's just say I really like this character's design. And I really like the fact that I could explore with certain things. For example, I decided to go with the headshot drawing because I was like, I ain't gonna draw a body that I can't see, so I'm just gonna draw a headshot, which I haven't done since I did my Louis uh, art for the broken mannequin trend, which this is it. And I pretty much wanted to explore with that, especially since I've never done a male headshot, so I really wanted to explore that. This character was, I think, no, is meant to be an OC insert. It's meant to be an OC insert for Blue Lock, and I can see it. I can see it. I can definitely see it. Even in my I was so scared I wouldn't pull it off. But even in my drawing, it looks like it could be a Blue Lock character. Just like it looks good. I'm not gonna lie, it looks good. I was really happy with this. Although it was a bit difficult in terms of like I had to adjust certain things. For example, in the original drawing by the artists themselves, the hair is pitch black. So, me personally, I can't do hair that's pitch black because I don't know how to add definition with that because I'm bad at drawing hair, like I said. So basically, I just went with a lighter shade of black, and we ended up with this nice looking hairstyle. I think I might have yesified him a bit, ever so slightly. Um, but we move. Talking about this OC makes me like so excited. I don't know why, but I feel like if you're gonna see the end results of the drawing, you will understand why. This OC was submitted by Eurarchive. They're one of my mutuals who I have spoken to before, and I really like the person that they are. Really good personality. Uh, but besides that, we're not talking about people's personalities now, are we? This character was my favorite out of the bunch. I'm not trying to be biased, not trying to be favoritism, but this character, me personally, when I saw it, immediately screamed Magical Girl. I've never watched Magical Girl before, but I've seen the way they've been. I've seen pictures of them. I've seen how they draw it, Madoka, stuff like that. Um, and me personally, I really like their designs, and so when going into this, I was really excited. I knew I could do whatever I want with this drawing, and the fact that when they sent it to me, as you can see, it's a traditional drawing, meaning there's no color. I could do whatever I want. I had full reign over this whole thing. I was so happy. I was so happy. As someone that struggles with colors, being color illiterate, that was something. I was happy until I realized that there was no color, and then I had to question my life. But then I tackled it, and it was super fun. I like the end result of this drawing, really nice. Um, what I was told was the coloring of the dress light pink, and that was all I was given. Everything else was chosen by me. Brown hair, chosen by me. Initially, I was gonna go with pink hair. Again, overkill. So I was like, nah, that's too much. It doesn't make me feel okay. She has these little flying things. I was like, I'm gonna add glowing things to that. There's not supposed to be glowing things to that. There's a jewel on her chest type thing, like a gem thing embedded in her chest. I was like, let's make magic come out of that as well. And in my previous videos, I think when I talk about my art block, I've mentioned how I've worked with smoke before a lot, and I like it, so I did it again. And well, for this video, I did it again, and I enjoyed it so much. Oh my gosh, I can't say how much I liked it. I don't know where the accent is coming from. He'd no mind to it. I'm about to butcher this person's name, but this OC was submitted in by Kumi or Kimi. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm sorry. But they submitted this beautiful, very scrumptious, scrumdiddlyumptious, the cherry on top of my ice cream sundae, OC of theirs. And let's just say I made do with what I was given. Firstly, I've never drawn characters with blonde hair because we all know the childhood, how we color blonde hair, pussy yellow type. Yeah, that was me. But for this drawing, obviously, I know a little bit about colors. I love how I'm complaining about colors and how I'm so color illiterate, but I know a little bit about colors. Trust me. I'm a trustworthy person. But for this character, I just tried. There was slight mistakes which was actually clarified for me later when I had posted. For example, the eyes of the character was meant to be silver. I had made it dark blue, which then turned purple. Don't ask me how I did that. I just did that. And also the blonde hair, I did pretty good with it. I feel like I did really good with the little knowledge I had. The little knowledge that I have ain't helping, but it helped for this one. And also let's take like a moment. I'm gonna take a moment in silence for this. I'm looking at this drawing and it looks so good in front of me right now. I can't lie, I'm proud of this drawing. However, there were slight issues that I would call out myself. For example, when I was done drawing the character, the OC, I made it look somewhat like a porcelain doll. Like a porcelain doll. Like it looks like a doll. Not in a bad way, but it looks very uncanny, like the eyes. Yeah. And then I really like the pearls, the like pearl necklace. I did magic or something, but I really am proud of it. I really liked it. Last but not least, this OC was submitted by Jaden. His account is on screen right now, of course. And this OC is absolutely gorgeous. Actually, she's gorgeous. She's gorgeous. But if you look at the reference, you would notice that we're missing something very important, something we see in our daily lives. Yeah, color. Yeah. Feel it with me, bro. Like you heard in the beginning, I said colors aren't my thing. Color theory is not my thing. But then again, I was like, it's a challenge, and I went over. I was like, hey, do you have a color palette that you maybe want me to work with for this character? He's like, no. Her hair is black, and she has purple highlights, and that's what I had to go off on. And let's just say it was a bit of a trial and error here and there, but let's just say I really liked how the character came out though. For the pose, I went for something teasing. I thought if she would face away from us, she's like kind of like I'm not showing interest, but then kind of like doing a little look over her shoulder. It's kind of like tee, I'm innocent type look, and it's pretty much teasing the audience. That was not there was no excuses for me. Like I can't really say like I totally was not using that as an excuse to draw cheeks, but yeah. Not gonna go into that. A woman's gotta do what a woman's gotta do. But I tried to make this because of how the characters, like when the character was sent to me, I immediately like, this character needs a bit of, she has a certain vibe to her, and I need to get that vibe with her, like this very I can't get the word. English is not working out for me, but I feel like you guys can understand. But there's like the vibe I went with for this character, and the colors. The jersey brown, I just did that because like most jerseys I've seen are brown. I've had grey jerseys and brown jerseys, and I pretty much didn't think a bright or different color would look nice. I tried to keep it generic. I gave her a little bit of a tan skin, and then also her eyes are green just because I felt like it. She's a cute character, and I liked the outcome. And with that, that brings us to the end of today's video. If you would like your OC to be drawn in a future video, which wink wink might be coming a part 2, head over to my TikTok, which I go by BamBitchMiray, or you can search up s.ray_16. Send me a reference of your OC, and you might be seeing your OC in a future video. Yeah, bo. And then if you enjoyed this video and you stayed this long into the video, you are a real trooper. Please like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Hypnotizing you. I'm hypnotizing you. Subscribe.